The Cottonwood County Citizen proudly presents Athlete of the Week. Culseth Lawn, Landscape, and Concrete offers all of the services you need to maintain a beautiful outdoor living area throughout the summer. We take care of your yard, from dethatching to fertilizing to mowing. We also pride ourselves in outstanding landscaping and concrete work that won't break the bank. Above all, we do it with pride and excellence. Call Nick at 507-822-0626. Culseth Lawn, Landscape, and Concrete of Windham.
I'm joined right now by Mountain Lake Junior Preston Xayachak, our Athlete of the Week this week. Congratulations, Preston.
Thank you.
Let's go back to Saturday's section tournament up in Morris. And going into the section tournament, how did you feel you stacked up against the competition in your weight class?
Well, definitely there's a ranked kid in there. I was watching for him. I was in the second seed. I was seated second, and I had to work my way up, working towards my first two matches weren't that hard, but last two semis and the finals was a battle.
Mm-hmm. The semifinal match, you wrestled the Roman kid from Martin County, and he's a kid that gave you some trouble during the regular season. I think you ended up winning a pretty narrow decision against him the one time you wrestled against him.
Yeah, I did. And actually at conference, I did lose to him in overtime, but that's exactly why I was kind of like going into that. I had to be really warmed up and prepared for it. But yeah, I just went out there and try to wrestle my smartest and my best.
He got an early takedown against you. What did you do to battle back?
I did. He did get a takedown on me, but early on, I just knew, like, don't let this get the best of you, and try to, like, if anything, stay on your feet, or if you're on top, hammer down.
Then you ended up getting a pin in the semis, and at that point, the semifinal is really the critical match because, if Roman would have come through the bottom half of the bracket, then you would have already had your ticket to state punched. But it's always nice to go in as the champion, and you face Gunlockson from United, and he's a guy that has beaten you a couple of times this season. But in talking to Coach Culseth, you had beaten him a couple of times last year.
Yeah, last year definitely we wrestled a lot. It was always I always came out on top, but this year he's gotten a lot better. Obviously, I mean, he's ranked, but that semis match was very critical. Getting into the finals was my ticket to state, but I also really wanted to, like, secure that win and make sure I actually make it.
And you were behind until the final seconds.
Yeah.
And tell me, what you were able to do to tie that match up and force overtime.
Yeah. So third period, he actually took me down, and then he rode me out a decent amount of time, and then probably like 20 seconds left, I got my 1 point, my escape, and then we went out of bounds, so match stopped, and then we went back to the center, and coach was yelling, mix it, and this is a move we've been practicing at practice, and I just clubbed under, and I rolled it. I tried my best, and it just went through, and I put him on his back, and it worked out.
And you got a 4-point move out of that to force overtime. Take me through the overtime. It's a 1 minute period, sudden victory, sudden victory situation. Any takedown wins the match.
Yeah.
And it sounded like you got into a little bit of a scramble.
I did, yeah. So right away, Gunlogson's conditioning, I've noticed, like, gotten much better from previous times, because he usually gets really tired third period, but he was really moving. He looked really good on his feet, and he got in on a shot. And actually, this is where the crowd got, like, mad at me because they thought I figured forward again, but I actually crossed but they didn't touch because the figure four is when you lock, and they were getting really mad at me.
And
But
that would have lost you the match, wouldn't it?
yeah, it would have.
Legal move. Okay.
Exactly. But I didn't figure four, and we got into a stalemate. And then after that, he tried to take a shot, and then I hit him with a quick throw by, and a nice double right there. Yeah, to finish in a scramble, which was a dogfight, but ended out on top and got the 2 takedown.
What was your reaction when the ref awards the 2 points and the match is over and you've won?
Well, I was so excited. I felt like I was excited more for the semis match because I made it to state, but even more that like I made it. Like I got first, ended on section, and this was going to be good seeding for state because I got the 5th seed in the state bracket now, just because I won that match.
You look at the history of Cobra wrestling over the years, and the program has sent a lot of lower weight guys to the state tournament, and most of them have done really well. That's a lot to live up to, isn't it?
Yeah, it's got to be. I mean, that
includes your head coach.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I'm hoping to wrestle really well, wrestle really hard. I mean, it's good that all my hard work has actually been paying off this season. It's good to see that.
This year, you're working with a lot of young guys that are looking up to you to set the example. What's that been like?
So our team is really like consisting of like freshmen and sophomores, really, and 8th graders. But I mean, we just need like new wrestlers coming out. We need more upper weight kids to have a full team. But my partner, he's a freshman, Matthew Vale. I wrestle him every day at practice, and he's been getting better. And I've definitely been trying to make him better. But yeah, he pushes me and I push him.
For you this year, of course, you're kind of it's an interesting situation because you're an upperclassman in a lower weight. And theoretically, you would think that would give you a little bit of an advantage, but you've kind of flown under the radar. That seems to suit you pretty well.
Yeah. Yeah, these younger kids are good. They're really good. I mean, they're kind of hard to get past.
Yeah.
But I mean,
and you get a younger guy in the first round of the state tournament. I believe he's an 8th grader, but he's ranked in the state. What are your expectations for the state tournament? And what's it going to take to come home with a medal from the state tournament?
Well, honestly, if I beat him, because the first match is critical, huge, because if I lose and he loses his next match, I'm out. So this first match I have to win it if I want to continue, really. But it's going to be, I have the number 1 seed on my side of the bracket. So, and then if I win, I think I have the 6th ranked kid in the state, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but the bottom side of the bracket's pretty tough where Gunlogson is. After I beat him, he got put into the tougher side of the bracket. Yeah, Saturday, actually. Yeah, that was amazing. That's probably like the best. Yeah, actually. Saturday was crazy. I don't really know. I have some upbeat music, I guess, really get me moving, but I can't think of one right now. I think Gunlogson, I did wrestle the number 1 ranked kid in the state, actually. I lost him 4-3 last period. I was up and he reversed it, but Gunlogson, he's a hammer. I mean, I feel like he's so much better than the number 1 ranked kid in the state right now. Definitely quick. Everyone calls me quick. On my feet, everything. And I'm pretty sure, I think they think I'm a funny guy, but like, I mean, I sure hope so. I definitely like going to the gym. Gym's like huge staple in the summer. I just go there, get a good workout in, and I mean, go there, focus on like stuff for wrestling, definitely. But I like to game a little bit, but not too much.
Mm-hmm. Well, that should be all we need. Congratulations on an exciting performance on Saturday. Best of luck up at the state tournament. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
Culseth Lawn, Landscape, and Concrete offers all of the services you need to maintain a beautiful outdoor living area throughout the summer. We take care of your yard, from dethatching to fertilizing to mowing. We also pride ourselves in outstanding landscaping and concrete work that won't break the bank. Above all, we do it with pride and excellence. Call Nick at 507-822-0626. Culseth Lawn, Landscape, and Concrete of Wyndham.